girls, it's your girl Erezi if you're new here. In this video, I'm going to be achieving the everyday soft glam makeup look using only drugstore products. So if you want to achieve this look, keep watching. Okay, to start off with my makeup, I'm going to be using my primer. I do like to use the e.l.f. primer. I just didn't use it in this video because I really do like the MAC primer that I'm using. But as you can see, I'm going to be blending the primer in. In order to keep our makeup from sliding off, we need to have primer. And as you can see, I'm like patting that into my skin because we want to keep that sticky surface so we can have our foundation or our concealer or anything we're putting on our face that's liquid can actually stick to our skin. And then I'm also going to go in with primer again underneath my eyes and just any dry areas that I know will crease a lot. Doing this actually helped my makeup so much because I always had creases under my eyes. And girl, try this tip because this will help you out so much. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with some medium to light coverage foundation, and I'm only doing this because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation. If you don't, you can skip this step and go already into your liquid concealers, but I'm going to go in with a foundation. And if you want that flawless look, take the foundation and pour it on your hand and dab it into your skin. Girl, this is a game changer. When I tell you, when I started doing this, I started to get more compliments on my makeup, and people would ask me, how did you do your makeup? This is literally the key. I also like to go ahead and use my hand because I found that it also gives me a natural base and it also keeps the product there. Ladies, throw out your beauty blenders and get you a foundation brush. Girl, when I started using brushes in my makeup routine, my makeup started looking like it was professionally done, and that's what I wanted to give. So I'm starting to use brushes now and I'm seeing such a difference in my makeup. Girl, go get you some brushes. Stop using beauty blenders. I also like to put some foundation underneath my neck and on my ears because I found that during the season changes, sometimes my body parts can be two different tones. So I like to go ahead and make sure everything is matching. Then I'm just going to take whatever excess that is left on my hand and just put that all over my face. And normally for a makeup look, I wouldn't put the foundation underneath my eyes. It was just I'm going through this real acne purge, girl, and it is real. So it needs to be covered up because we need a flawless base. Look at that, melts. This wouldn't be a soft glam makeup look without contouring. So I'm going to take the NYX contour stick underneath my eyes, and all the products and the shades will be linked below in the description box. So now I'm just going to be carving out the high points of my face and the low points of my face and making sure that I accentuate my high cheekbones and carve out my jawbone. I do like that chiseled jaw look, so I'm going to go in and shape my face with the contour stick and make sure that I kind of have a snatched look. So a technique that I like to use is I squeeze in my cheeks and it shows me exactly where I need a contour and exactly where I need a highlight. Next, you want to blend out the contour first so that you can let the concealer sit. And as you can see, I'm blending everything out with a brush. A brush is going to give you that flawless airbrush look. Another thing is I'm not using just a regular contour brush. Everything will be linked in the description because it actually moves the product around and it doesn't give you that super chiseled look. It gives you that soft chiseled look, and it's just amazing. So now that we have allowed the concealer to sit, look how I'm just blending it out. It is so beautiful. This is one of my favorite concealer brushes, and look at the product just gliding, and it carves out my cheeks so well. Okay, so due to me wanting some extra coverage, I'm gonna go in with concealer that I know that always works all the time, and I'm gonna go in with that because I do love a bright under eye. It's just that I kind of felt like the highlight was highlighting my acne scars, so I just went in with a concealer that was full coverage, and the NYX contour stick is not, so I just went in with another concealer, so I doubled the concealer. And that's another great way to get like extra coverage and just more of a flawless base. So as you can see, it's blending out so well, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my concealer brush to go ahead and blend this out. Girl, let's talk about how my skin is skinning. Look at how this concealer is just melting into my skin. The coverage is flawless, and I love how my makeup looks natural and it's not looking cakey. You can actually see my skin through it. This is how your makeup should look up close and personal, okay? Now it is time to bake underneath my eyes. This is the most important part. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite powder of all time right now. Will be linked in the description with my powder sponge. And girl, let me just say, my under eye is set all day. Under eye going nowhere. Like, this doesn't leave a white cast. It also just sets my makeup in really good. I love the brightening effect. Look at that. Just wow. My face bone structure has completely changed. And then I'm going to go in with some more powder on the other side. And I used to be the type of person that actually like let my powder sit, but I noticed that was causing me to be a lot more cakey underneath my eyes. So I just like to go ahead and blend that into my makeup now. Alright, so it is bronzer time. For every cream on your face, you need a powder. So I'm going to go in with a bronzer to set my contour. And I'm sorry, but I cannot find any other bronzer like the Fenty bronzer. It is so bomb. I am just blending that into my skin. I used to always wonder why my makeup used to be so flat, and it's because I was missing bronzer. This bronzer is so good. Look how it's just warming up my face and just bringing the makeup look all together. This is going to keep your contour on and just warm up your face, sculpt your face, and just give you that ultimate glam look. Next, I'm going to take the same bronzer shade and put it into my crease and turn it into an eyeshadow. And I feel like that really does bring the look together because the eyeshadow is not doing too much. It's neutral, and I just kind of like to play around with it. So I'm just dragging it out a bit, or even just making a small nose contour. I really don't like nose contour. I feel like it's unnatural, and I really do like my nose. So I just don't do too much around that area. Next, I'm going to go in with some more baking powder again to kind of carve out my outer eyes, just to kind of give that snatched look. And I love to do this because it brings out my almond eyes more and kind of give that cat eye effect. So if you want to kind of snatch your eyes, I advise doing this. And I kind of let it sit there and put the baking powder in areas that I know where I sweat, like around my nose, my chin, and sometimes my forehead. And I'm going to just go ahead and blend that out. But girl, look at my concealer. Look at the setting powder. Look at the setting powder and look at that effect. Bone structure. Bone structure. Next, I'm going to take the foundation brush and I dipped it in the pressed powder in my foundation shade just to kind of keep everything locked in together. And then I'm going to go in a little bit with more contour, just kind of carve out my cheeks a little bit more because I kind of felt like it got washed out by the setting powder. But look at that, girl. So now I'm just going to go in with some mascara to kind of fix my eyelashes, just because sometimes I feel like I want them a little bit darker. Next, I'm going to take the NYX brow glue and just fix my brows. I have been blessed with good brows, and I love this product because it is not super potent, so you can use a lot and your eyebrows still won't be dark. This really does just set my eyebrows in place. And I had previously did my eyebrows, so I didn't need to do much to them. But I'm just going to use this to kind of help me fill in my brows. And I know it's black, but it just gives that effect that I needed to give, that I know brown wouldn't. But I'm definitely going to try brown in the future. Next, I'm going to take some concealer that I put on a brush. I've noticed that instead of using the concealer stick, putting on a brush has helped my eyebrows look so much sharper, so much cleaner, and so much neater, and less looking like eyebrow sticks and actual like real eyebrows. So what I like to do is start by putting my product on the tail end and then just use the excess on the beginning of the eyebrow so it can look more natural. I've also noticed that having a concealer that's closer to your actual foundation or to your skin tone will also give you that more natural, subtle, just got your eyebrows down look. So that is why I like to have that. And also I didn't fill in my eyebrows because I've noticed for that soft natural look you want to have filled eyebrows, and I've already have thick eyebrows. So next I'm going to go ahead and set my face with this e.l.f. Magic Matte Setting Spray. Girl, this is the one. It's so good. My makeup stays on all day. no slide off. And next I'm going to go in with the Fenty lip gloss in Sweet Mouth, which I really like because not only is it a gloss that's non-sticky, but it gives me a little bit of shimmer and pink subtleness, which I love. Hey girls, thank you so much for watching this everyday soft glam makeup tutorial. This is the makeup that I use to film with for videos, and I hope you girls love it. And if you want future makeup tutorials, please go ahead and let me know. But this is just like something to start y'all girls off with, something beginner, simple, easy. But anyways, all the products will be linked that I use down below. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe for more makeup tutorials or just for more videos in general. And I'll see you girls next time. Love you. Bye.